I think the industry was very resilient in 2020 and 2021. And I think when you kind of look back at the pandemic, it was very clear that resilience was really the difference between companies staying in business and not. Right. And I think we all know personally, we've seen businesses go out of business, and those, that stayed, I mean, there was some level of resilience. And when you look at the observations during this year, I'd say this past year, talking to companies, they've typically had plans. They might not have had a pandemic plan, but they've had, weather-related plans, utility outage kind of plans, maybe even, cyber kind of plans, right? Cyber attack kind of plans. They were there. They're typically siloed though, and I think what we've tried to do is to kind of help them be more holistic, right? To prevent this from happening again. And I think, early in the year, we had an article and we got to work with some contributors to kind of talk about resilience and then how do you actually make that more holistic. So we engaged a company called EIG. They kind of came in and shared a lot of lessons learned around what are the critical success factors, what are the components of a more holistic plan, and shared a lot of lessons learned from the industry and outside of the industry. And clearly, resilience, I think, is something that we clearly had to adapt this past year.